My name is Tim Byard. I'm a Vietnam veteran, and that is the first reason I became a member of Pachymon Terrace, because they took it seriously. And that's why I started, and it's why I stayed for many years. I think that Pachymon Terrace's best work is done trying to get people thinking about peace in the world instead of war.
My name is Sally Milbury-Steen, and Pachymon Terrace has been a very important part of my life. I first got involved in 1982, and it was a wonderful woman, Ruth Johnson from Dover, who told me about the organization, and I was very curious to get involved when we moved up to Newark. I volunteered and served on the board, and in 1985 I had the privilege of being named executive director. And it was my great joy to hold that post for 27 years. So you could say that if Pachymon was not part of my DNA, it certainly has been transfused into me over these years. But I think when we moved back to the United States, my husband and I had a young child, and that really makes you think in a future way. And you think about the kind of world you want for them.
My name's Charlie Zoller. I got involved in Pachymon Terrace in 1971 after working as a conscientious objector for the American Friends Service Committee in New York. Looking around after that 2 years of service for another interesting opportunity to work for peace, I discovered an opportunity and a job opening here in Wilmington at Pachymon Terrace. And I was very happy to have gotten that opportunity. I got hired in 1971, and I was fortunate enough to stay till 1985. Issues right now that concern me most are the economic issues being caused by the destabilization of the economy by our current president. What concerned me are the Republican initiatives that have been proposed to change the healthcare system here in America, to take away healthcare from so many millions of people, to increase taxes on the poor and middle class and give tax breaks to the wealthy. I'm also concerned about the threats to world peace, again caused by the current president, regarding North Korea, the treaty with Iran, the multinational treaty with Iran, and of course the pullback from the Paris Climate Change Treaty. The most important work of this organization, of Pachymon Terrace, since its beginning has been and continues to be raising moral questions about public policy and challenge people to take action on those moral concerns.
My name is Dorothy Medeiros. I've been involved with Pachymon Terrace for 48 years. I remember Charlie Zoller contacting the committee in our church, and Charlie wanted to educate us about Vietnam, and I thought, oh, Pachymon Terrace, I think I would like to join that organization. So from there on, I was involved in many issues, from nuclear disarmament to Central America and Iraq War, apartheid. I mean, there's so many different issues. The one that concerns me the most is the treatment of the Palestinian people and what can be done about their situation. That is a very deep concern to me at the moment. The most important work of Pachymon Terrace is to bring grassroots people together, to educate them about the issues and how to take action on the various issues. And this is one thing I really admire about Pachymon Terrace. Whenever there is an issue or concern, we become educated first and then we take an action.
So hi, my name is John Deere. I'm with Pace Bene, Campaign Nonviolence, a longtime peace activist, and it's great to be here with Pachymon Terrace for your 50th anniversary dinner, and I just want to encourage, well, first of all, congratulate everybody who's part of Pachymon Terrace for your enormous contribution for justice and peace over 50 years, and I hope we can all really celebrate and continue to celebrate that great accomplishment. and redouble our efforts looking toward the next 50 years, continuing to work for justice and disarmament for our sisters and brothers around the planet and for creation itself. And so you have this fabulous mission to continue to struggle for justice for all humanity, to work for an end to war and racism and poverty and hunger and executions and nuclear weapons and the destruction of the environment. But even more, as Dr. King said, for the coming of a new culture of nonviolence, starting right here in Wilmington and in Delaware and throughout the country and the world. It's a great mission. It's the best thing we can do with their lives. And it's what you're doing, and you're greatly blessed as peacemakers. So I thank you, I encourage you to keep on going. Thanks a lot.